Hey, welcome to Wolf Den Hobbies. Today, we're going to unbox Eldritch Omens, the new box set from Games Workshop. Day's finally come. We have finally got our hands on the new Eldar Chaos box set, Eldritch Omens. And I'm a huge Eldar fan. I love Eldar. They're actually my favorite faction. I have tons of models. For example, still got him I need to paint. But anyway, I digress. That's not why you're here. You're here to look and see what's inside this box. This guy is inside the box. Super excited for that guy. All right. Okay, open her up. Here is all your plastic goodness. Your plastic crack. The stuff that you go crazy for. I know I do. So we'll set the box off to the side. First sprue we'll pull out is your Forge Fiend, Mauler Fiend sprue. This bad boy, I really like this model kit. This is one of the coolest Chaos model kits out there besides the whole Death Guard line, because I'm also a Death Guard person. And this is awesome to actually finally have my hands on one of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Am I going to do a Mauler Fiend? Am I going to do a Forge Fiend? I have no idea. Next up is the other part of that kit. So that's the thing. If you want, down in the comments below, let me know what your thoughts are. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the Forge Fiend or the Mauler Fiend? I guess it really all depends on how you're setting up your army and, you know, what exactly it is you want it to be used for. But honestly, I mean, I guess I could just buy another one and create, I don't know. But anyway, moving on. Next sprue. Okay. This sprue here is your Chosen. Now, I have Death Guard, and I have Chaos. I have not built any Chaos yet. I plan on it one day, but I haven't got around to it yet. One day. Honestly, this box is probably going to end up in my pile of shame, and I'm going to look over at it and be like, wow, look at all those Eldar. And they'll just sit there, which is really depressing. I really need to get on it. All right. Your next sprue up, here is your Warpsmith. You know, it's like the Warhammer World version of Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man. Now this is my favorite sprue. This is the one that I have been waiting for. When I seen this box set, I was like, you know what? I have to get this. And it was for this sprue alone. Now, not just this sprue. I mean, I got it for all the Eldar stuff, and the Chaos stuff was a bonus. But this sprue is what had me most excited. Here is your multi-part plastic Altarch. All-trap. Whatever you want to call him. Your army's commander. The head cheese. You know? This is him right here. Look at this. How cool is this? You have a Reaper launcher, right? Then you have, shuriken pistol. The drawing a blank here, but this is the Warp Spider's gun. Fusion blaster, chain sword. Like, this is awesome. You have the Howling Banshee mask. I don't know why I said it like that. Was kind of weird, wasn't it? The Howling Banshee mask. You have normal heads. Like, how cool is this? This is awesome. This is by far my favorite sprue. He might get built and painted. The others might sit in the box. Alright. Then here is your sprues for the new Eldar Rangers. Hey, look. The barrel straight. So that's cool. It's cool to have an updated version of those. Here's the other one. Okay. Then the last sprue in the box is your jet bikes. Now, how cool is it to have snipers on a mobile platform, a jet bike, zoom in, whip in, fly in, however you describe, whatever verb you use to get around the map, on a jet bike with some sniper rifles. I mean, you could get these guys in a position and start picking off your enemy characters, you know, your high value targets that isn't like a vehicle or whatever. But like, it's pretty awesome. But this is the sprue for them. Now, come on, focus. What are you doing? Focus. Hey, there we go. We're focused again. Then it comes with the artwork divider. You know, every single time that I get a new box set from Games Workshop, there's always puncture marks in the artwork. Like someone was nibbling on it. I don't know how I feel about that. I wonder if it tastes good. Nope, tastes like paper. Alright. Next in the box, you have your bases. 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 Flight stands. So I correct myself. This is a flight stand, not a base. Anyway, so you have those. We'll slide them off to the side. Then you have your Eldar transfer sheet. Updated one compared to the old ones. My army faction right there. Even though I might paint the Rangers and everything from this box set in a different faction just to kind of mix it up, because I have so much Eldar that if it's all a tide of yellow and blue, that might get kind of overwhelming. So I might switch it up or come up with my own color scheme. I don't know. But here's this transfer sheet. Nice. Next, you guessed it, is the Please Focus camera. Just joking. It's the Chaos transfer sheet. Here you go. Take a look at that. Nice. So whatever Chaos faction you want, or custom faction, whatever you want to do, here's the transfer sheet. Next up, you got the two books. We're going to go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay. These two books are very vital. Very, very vital. This one, we'll move off to the side for now. Let's focus on this one. This book is what you're going to need to actually build the models that come in this box set. Okay, here's your instructions. Down here, look, you can give him some pretty nasty claws. Here, we'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. Fantastic. We'll bring the light down too so you can see a little bit. Cool. Alright, give him some nasty claws. Ooh, look. An axe. Everybody likes axes. Great. Great tool for destruction. An axe. Okay? So, this is going to be your instruction guide on how to... Hold up. That's the champion. That's cool. Nice little staff there for, you know, smacking people in the head with. Fantastic. But this is just basically going through and showing you what you can do with the models. Like here, you got your chain axe, you know, different weapon choices. You know? And then you got your Molar Fiend, Forge Fiend, which like I said, I have no idea which one I'm going to pick. Please, let me know down in the comments whether you think it's worth going Molar Fiend or Forge Fiend. And just let me know what your thought process is, because I can't really decide which one I want to do, but I definitely want to do one of them because I have it. Makes sense, right? Okay. Go through, and then you're in your Eldar one. Whoops, went too far. This is the important one. You know, you can give them a little banner. Banners are fun, you know. The Banshee mask. The Banshee mask is almost a must take. For what the Banshee mask can do in this new Codex preview that they had out, it's almost a must take. Anyway, let's move on. Your guide to building your Rangers. This guy can take a shuriken pistol and a knife and have his long rifle on his back. That's kind of crazy. Huh. This guy up here, you can give binoculars. Cool. You know, sometimes when you're out in the woods on a foreign planet, you know, and you're set up, you're trying to locate your high value targets, and you have some time to kill. So sometimes it's good to sightsee. So modeling it with, you know, some binoculars, it gives a little bit of flavor, because, you know, sometimes you just want to see what's out there, and with this guy you can. Okay. There's this guy. He took his scope right off the rifle and was like, you know what? I'm not looking through the rifle scope. I'm just going to pull the scope right off my rifle and look down it. Who needs the rifle, right? That's that guy there. I don't know if I'd put him in my army. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of questionable. I will tell you what, though. This build here, this build is cool. This is kind of like a Wild West gunslinger kind of build, and this is one of them. I'm definitely building it this way. Anyway, moving on. Here's your jet bike build schemes. Another bird watcher. You know, off on a mission, bird watching. Very dangerous. Well, I guess he couldn't just be bird watching. I'm sure there's other animals and critters out there that you would use binoculars to look for. But we'll say birds for now. Birds are cool. Okay. Got your little fancy new flight stands with the balls on them, so you can rock them all over the place. And there you go. This is what they all look like built. Okay. That's fun. Let's put this book aside. Let's dive into the other book. Now here, get this light not to be so crazy. The light's crazy. Okay. Here's your Eldritch Omen book. Okay, so in this book, it is your introduction, and it gives you a little bit of fluff to go with it. A little bit of a background story, some nice artwork. Like, look, hold on, time out. Let's take a look at this. Okay, we'll bring this into focus. This picture here. There, okay. So you got Mr. Mutation here, right? Mr. Mutation. He's going to eat you through his stomach. I mean, you ain't fitting in there. He's going to eat you through your stomach. His stomach, not your stomach. That'd be weird. That's some Slanesh stuff there. This guy here. Now, this is the issue. This guy here. He has a chain axe, right? This dude is challenging him with a knife. I mean, I hate to say it. I'm an Eldar fan. You're attacking a dude with an axe, with a knife. I mean, I don't know. Anyway. Whoop. Okay, we got a little off topic there. That happens sometimes. Okay. Here is a little bit of a backstory, which is fun if you're into that. If not, you can obviously skip it. I don't know. I really don't want to paint them in my color scheme. I want to mix it up a little bit, but I don't know if I want to do. I don't know. Okay, some more goodies, some more flavor to wet that old reading palette. Here is a map. Great, maps are great. Study your maps. Here is the artwork that you see all over the box and the divider and on the book and in the book. I mean, just cut this section out. This right here is all we need, right? Just joking. It is a nice piece of art. This dude needs to upgrade his axe. That's all I'm saying on that. Okay, here's what they look like finished. I mean, it is a nice color scheme. I do kind of like it. Oh, man. Color schemes is like one of the hardest things. One of the hardest things ever. Okay. Moving on. Here's your cast Space Marines. You know what? Cast Space Marines. I really hope that you guys get some love. All you cast Space Marine players out there. Y'all deserve it. Here's some good pictures here. Getting into the rules. Okay. Tactical rules. Equipment ruses. Alright, you got some missions in here as well. On the run mission. So it looks like your Altarch is going to be in the center of the battlefield. Nice. Cool. Okay. Then mission 2, Prey becomes the Hunter. Another layout. Kind of, a really good description of how to play it in your victory conditions. And then you have Crusade rules. And then you have the Space Marine, or Chaos Space Marine Crusade rules. Oh, look. That's cool. It looks like you can get the Exile Glaive, which is strength times 3, minus 3 AP, and 2 damage. Nice. Chaos got some love over here, because they got 2 weapons. Wow. Some more really good staged pictures. I like it. Data sheets, very important. Okay. Here's your Altarch. And like I said, the Death Spinner, your fusion gun, your fusion pistol. Like, it is so awesome to have a multi-part plastic Altarch. Because when I first got into Warhammer, I actually had the metal version of him. The metal version of him, he had the Swooping Hawk wings. He had the Howling Banshee mask. He had a power glaive or a power sword. And he had the Reaper launcher. And that was it. That was the model. That was it. All you could do with it. I love that model. Don't get me wrong. I stripped it and I'm going to repaint it here eventually, where if I can figure out where I put it. But it was my favorite model. Now that they're coming out with a multi-plastic kit, I'm going to have like 8 of them. The Altarch, to me, is my favorite model kit in all of 40K. Don't know why. Just like it. Rangers. Here is the data sheet for the Rangers. Now, you're going to see this video before I actually show you the video, so I'm going to show you a preview of what's to come. Now, with these coming out, I had old Rangers. I had a few old Rangers I got off eBay, and I decided to paint them up. And here's a little preview. These Rangers were the like the resin ones, where when you get them, the barrel of the gun would be all bent. You'd have to heat it up, try to bend it back in place. It was fun, good times. Half the time I broke them, and then had to super glue them back on. But here's a little preview of what's to come. This is the old style Rangers, and then you have the new style Rangers, which is really cool. Ooh, the Gloomfield. Each time a ranged attack is made against the bearer's unit, if the attacker is more than 18 inches away, then the bearer's unit is treated as having the benefits of dense cover against that attack. Wow. That's pretty awesome. The wire weave net? Once per battle, when an enemy unit declares the bearer's unit as a target of a charge, you can choose for the bearer to activate the wire weaver net. If you do, roll 1d6 on a 2+. That enemy unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. Until the end of the phase, subtract 2 from the charge rolls. Wow. For any unit that declares a charge against the bearer's unit. Wow. That is. These guys are going to be fun to take now. Your shroud runners, your mobile snipers, your mobile bird watchers, zipping around. It's kind of like, you know, for all you Pokemon fans out there, it's like Pokemon Snap in the 41st millennium. Yeah. Cool. Warpsmith? Oh, hold on, time out. You can only equip it with a scatter laser, though. Man, you don't get the option. I don't know. I almost would have preferred to have the shuriken cannon for that. I mean, you are getting heavy 6, so you're getting 6 shots. But, man, but look at the ballistic skill on these things is dynamite, 2+. Wow. But I just wish it had a shuriken cannon. But, hey, whatever. Your Warpsmith. Your Chosen. Your Forge Fiend, Mauler Fiend, which, like I said, one day I will figure out which one I want to take. Hopefully with your guys' persuasion, I will pick one of them eventually. And that's it. That's everything that comes in this new box set from Games Workshop. I was almost tempted to buy 2 of them, but I only got 1. You know, I like making content, and if I got 2, I'd have to answer to my wife's wrath, and honestly, need I say more? Just joking. I'm joking. My wife's an amazing woman. But for me to buy 2 would have been kind of pointless. But it's definitely a good buy. I like the contents that's in it. It's a lot of cool updated stuff, especially for the Altarch. So, with that being said, we'll wrap it up and I'll see you back at the hobby desk. Okay, so that wraps up the unboxing of the Eldritch Omens box set. We got to see all sorts of stuff that came in the box set, all the cool model kits and plastic crack. Most importantly, this sprue. Am I right? Yep. Yeah, definitely this sprue. So, if you take anything away from this video, it's definitely the excitement for the customizable Altarch, All-Trap, whatever, Commander. This guy. It's so nice to have him in a multi-part plastic kit. If you plan on getting it, that's great. Split it with a friend. It's always a plus. But the Eldar goodies is definitely a bonus. So, with that being said, till next time, see you at the hobby desk.